I used to try to push through every urge, and that's exactly what kept me stuck. Now, if discipline seems difficult when the day after, and it seems like you're not able to get yourself to do things, to get yourself to put your head down and work. If it gets to a point where it overwhelms you too much and you get too stressed out internally, you feel this inner strong resistance, and that starts pushing you back towards porn, towards the temptations, then you should get out of your environment and you should do something that is still productive and healthy. At the very least, just healthy. Take a walk and calm down. It's better to have a half a day of work done and still be able to have your head held high at the end of the day because you didn't relapse again than it is to try to have a full day done, but then end up spiraling and messing up probably still the same half rest of your day and the days following. So discipline might be difficult on the day one. All you need to do is try. And you know what? If that's still too difficult, I think you're adding too much weight at once. And you need to reel it back and don't try to go full all out at once. Start smaller. And in doing so, you can slowly stack the weights. It's really a juggling act of not overwhelming yourself, having that self-care for yourself, while also pushing through your bullshit, your excuses. It's a balancing act. You want to push through as much as you can. But when it gets too much that you know that your primal mind is taking over, you feel this strong internal resistance that it isn't ignorable anymore. And that will and does happen. Then you get away from it. And then you calm down in a helpful, relaxing way. Not by scrolling, not by doing something unproductive. By doing something real. And that makes you feel connected and rejuvenated. Does scrolling make you feel rejuvenated? No. Going on a walk does. Getting some fresh air does. Sitting and listening to music can and often does. Hell, singing your heart out to a song can. You can feel invigorated. So there are some alternatives. Some options to consider when you feel that internal resistance. You don't have to choose between grinding like a pure machine and collapsing like a mess. The third option is knowing your boundaries and being honest with them of wherever you are. And that's the healthy option. That's how people actually get things done. They don't start with their boundaries being boundless. They start with their boundaries being narrow and tight. And then over time, and they work within them. And then over time, their boundaries slowly open up of how much they can handle at once. It doesn't start at 100%. It starts at 30% or less. And then they slowly can build that up. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, you can watch the full version right here.